What's up, lads? It's Alfie here, and I'm bringing you another league review. This is episode 2, and due to the comments, I got someone who commented the Russian league, so that's what I'm going to be bringing you today. And I've made a 5-2-1-2 team, and they were actually really good, but there were obviously some negatives, as not every team is perfect. Anyway, I'm going to start with some positives. In attack, they are very pacey, and there are a lot of options, like I had Dumbia and Emanike up front. They were both amazing. But if I didn't like one of them, I could just get a different striker, as there was so much to choose from. But I did like Dumbia and Emanike, so that's who I went for. Because there's like Wellington as well, and he's only like a K, and he's cheap. And that's what I'm going to be talking about next. They're all cheap. The only expensive one, and he's not really expensive, is Akinfeyev. I didn't buy him because I like Gilherm so much, but he's about 3k and he's still 84 rated, which that's good, and his stats are really solid, and that's not really expensive to be honest. But the most expensive player I got on my team was like Honda for 1,100, only because he was converted to centre forwards. And I really like the centre midfielders, like they're very solid. The ones I chose were really solid for me. I had Axel Witsel and Kim Kallström. Witsel was really good attackingly and defensively. He had 4-star skills, which really helped, and he was just so solid. But he did feel a bit slow, but it wasn't too slow when he got the job done, and I think he was one of the best centre midfielders I've used yet. Kallström, he was so slow, but his positioning was so good, where he got in positions where he didn't have to use his pace, and his shot was thunderous, and he was really, really good. But I don't think I scored any long shots, but he was just a really good provider. The strikers who I've got are they're beast, they're really strong and they're fast. I couldn't ask for anything more, and they both when there was a chance, they finished well. They had strength to get into that position, pace, and to top it all off, they both had great shooting. They are also flexible in formations, as I played a 5-2-1-2, but you could have easily played a 4-4-2 and had left and right mids, as the left mid's Gonzalez, right mid Magidi. Yeah, you can change it into a lot more formations, which I think is really good to be honest. And now I'm going to go on to a couple of negatives. I couldn't really find many, but when I was talking to my friends, like why they wouldn't make a Russian league team, they like high rated teams. Like I can't think of any high-rated players. Like Dumbia is 82, Krosikto is 81, Akinfeyev is an 84, but I didn't use him. Witzel's an 81. They're not the highest-rated players, which I like using lower-rated teams. So I just like being an underdog, really. But that's my playstyle. But you might not. You might like using the high-rated teams, and that's not my style. But that might be your style. So that can be a negative. And I found they were really, really poor defensively. I used quite a few centre-backs. I used Samba, Chorluka, Bochetti, Fernandez, Bruno Alves, and none of them did the job for me. They were all quite bad, so that's why I played a 5-back to hide them out, but they still couldn't really hide them out, which was a shame. The left-backs and right wing-backs weren't the best, as I played Krosikto and Ansaldi, but Krosikto was better, but only because of his attacking prowess. But defensively, Krosikto was the same as Ansaldi, just average. And right wing-back, there was only Anyukov and Fernandez, and they were both quite poor. Anyukov did alright, but Fernandez actually did really well, but his stats on the cards in some games, when he was bad, he was bad. But anyway, sorry for the quick video, but that's all I could say really. If you have any positives or negatives you can leave which I haven't said, feel free. Comment what team you want to see next video, sorry. And I've been Alfie. If you haven't already, please subscribe, like the video. I'll see you all next time.